So we've come out of the cathedral and now we're heading into the tower. We're going to go up this thing. Gentleman's just let me in through that barrier. Just press the button and here we go, up some stairs. These stairs are winding round to the left. You're thinking to yourself, what's he talking about? Has TT lost his mind? We knew it would happen, it was just a matter of time. Why is a set of stairs in a tower winding round to the left so important? Well, in medieval times, we didn't have 7.62s, 9mm, in other words modern day weapons. We fought with swords, and most towers wind round to the right because most people carried their sword in their right hand, which means you couldn't strike going up the stairs if the stairs wound round to the right. However, this winds round to the left, which means if I'm right-handed I can still jab you with the point of my sword as I come up. Most medieval castles are the other way around, so you cannot get a sword strike when you're going up the stairs. In other words, the people coming down at you were in position A. The marauding forces going up the stairs were in the shed, or position B, because the guys coming down could get you before you could get them. However, with these stairs, I'm in position A, because if you're right-handed, I'm at you before you'll get into me, so that's weird. It's not weird, it's just, shall we say, unusual. Very unusual, indeed. However, it's well trodden, good exercise this. Coming up and down here half a dozen times a day. Hola, buenos días. Hola. Little boy there with his grandfather, by the looks of it. Doing what little boys do, playing up. Probably dreaming of ice cream and Haribo bears. Grandfather's trying to keep him under control, as good granddads do. Right, here we are. It was somebody's home at one point, would have imagined. More stairs, just when you thought you were done. Here we go again. Hola, buenos días.
¿Sube alguien más?
Bells, beautiful ones, great big, huge things. That's a proper set of bells. Look at the size of those babies. And they still ring. We're going to make some noise. And there's the town of Guadix underneath us. As I say, apart from its terracotta and this stunning cathedral, it's pretty uneventful. It's, for anybody that doesn't know, southern Spain, Andalusia, or El Andalus, as the Arabs named her, is in the south of Spain. So it's a province in the south of Spain. Malaga, Marbella, Granada, Seville, Italia, not Italia as in Italy, Little Italia, that the Romans built, other side of Seville. You need to get there if you've never been to Spain. You want to see some serious old architecture, get yourself around the Seville area. Some of the Roman ruins in that part of Spain are absolutely spectacular. But this, apart from where we are right now, is uneventful. Nice, pretty, don't get me wrong. Spain's nice, isn't it? It doesn't matter where you are in Spain, really. It's nice, it's mellow, it's laid back. Food's fantastic, weather's great. The people are friendly, they're nice. Especially out of the tourist areas, people are nice. They don't see you as fodder. And I don't mean that to be rude, I just mean they don't view you as some way to make a living. They view you as normal, everyday people. So the further away from the tourist areas you get, the better you're treated in this country. That's one hell of a bell. That's a serious bell. I'm 6 foot. That bell's got to be 5 foot, and the bottom of it, the actual outsidey bit, that bit there, has got to be 6 foot, 5.5 foot. That is one hell of a bit of kit. You don't like to be around that when it's going. Well, what was I saying? Oh, there's another fort there. Do you know something? I love this. I love this thing. I love this Moorish, Spanish, where did we get our olive skin from stuff. Do you know what I mean? There is an Islamic Moorish fort over the road, and that was the symbiotic relationship in the medieval period between the North African Berbers and the Moors and the Spanish. And guess what? There wasn't a great deal of conflict. You could worship your own faith and go to your own place and still mix in the streets, and it was secular, and it was nice, and it was polite, and it was good. For a long time it was good. Mr. and Mrs. Ferdinand decided to change that perspective. However, Spain for a very, very long time just got on with each other. Jews, Christians, Catholics, Muslims, all living side by side, working together, playing together. They had a fantastic symbiotic relationship and made the country very, very, very wealthy. Spain was seriously, seriously wealthy. You forget about the modern day problems that Spain's had. You go back a few centuries, it was a serious powerhouse, a major, major powerhouse, which is the reason so many people speak Spanish around the world. Yes, English is recognised as the language, probably because it's easy to speak and to write. It's not particularly difficult. However, now have a think about how many people speak Spanish on the planet, and that will tell you and give you the influence of Spain, and of course Portugal. Portuguese, southern India. I mean, they got around the Portuguese, as did the Spanish. Whole of the South Americas, Mexico, you name it, they're all habla in the Spaniel. So yeah, great, it's nice. I've enjoyed it. A bit of lunch, me things. I deserve it. Finish with the bell. Ciao for now.